All right, it's Thursday, February 22nd. Just wanted to follow up on Coinbase here. Obviously, it's pulling back a little bit within its overall uptrend on the day after starting up above that first bar high. Discussed in the previous two videos how I bought it here at the lower blue line, breakout of bar one, and why some of the continuity on the daily chart was a two up kind of situation to start working back up to the 180 area. But what I wanted to show you, then as it moved up, I scale out to set up an overrisk trade. So I pointed that out in video two. And then I also exited here at 171.50 to exit the trade temporarily. So, I bought the stock at 167.60, scaled out over 2 points higher at 170. I was trying to exit at 172. And then I'll show you in a second, it just missed that, and I got out at 171.50. And obviously now, we've pulled back a little bit to the entry, still in a nice uptrend. So I think it could be getting ready for a secondary. If we get the orderly pause, kind of a green bar two up, it could be working towards those highs again. But for me, if you look at this, as it was moving up here, 5 bars in a row, I was trying to get at 172. It hit 171.99, so I just missed it. And once this 15-minute chart then opened up, started up, and then started turning green to red, I exited right up there. And that's kind of something I do from time to time, kind of watching price action, knowing my levels, knowing these 15-minute bars, how they might be forming, given the up opening, and then pulling back to a red bar near kind of a high end of the range up here. So again, target's still up here. It just might have to have an orderly pullback now before it heads higher. But I just wanted to point out how, sometimes when they have a nice gain in here, I'll look at that 15-minute chart very closely, the opening price as it moves up. If it comes back through that area, that could be an exit area just temporarily. And, there's a good chance you might get a little bit of a pause in here, and you can buy it lower if you really wanted to stick with it, or you could just exit the trade, with a nice kind of base hit type of gain from the blue line, lower blue line to the upper blue line. So anyway, just thought I'd point that out. I still feel comfortable that it's heading higher. We still have context on the daily chart to be working all the way back up here. It's very, logical after like 5 bars up that it's, towards the top of this area, that it's going to have a little bit of a pause. So we'll see what happens for Coinbase, but just kind of wanted to point that out as it unfolded. And, we'll see kind of if it gets that secondary push up, not only to this intraday high, but to that pre-market high. So any good secondary buy signal in here does have 2 good targets above.